Well, hey guys, and welcome to my new video. So I'm gonna show you how to create this makeup look. I already did my foundation, basically, concealer, corrector, all that stuff, and I also did some eyeshadow primer. So I'm gonna go straight into eyeshadow. I'm using Toasted from the Naked palette all over my lid, and I'm also creating like a little V shape on the outer corners with that shadow. I'm applying it to my lower lash line as well, and I'm connecting it with the shadow I applied on my top lid. Now I'm applying Woodwinked from MAC on my outer corners to kind of intensify that V shape we just created, and then I'm also obviously applying it to my lower lash line and connecting it again. And then you want to make sure you blend out all the edges so you don't have any harsh lines. Next I'm using Hustle from the Naked palette, and I'm just very lightly applying it into my crease to darken it all up. But as you can see, it's very light, and I'm also putting it on my lower lash line again. And then you want to blend it all again because, as I said before, we don't want any harsh lines or anything like that. Next I'm going into highlight. I'm using All That Glitters by MAC, and I'm applying it to my inner corners and then also to my brow bone. Now comes the only slightly tricky part of the makeup. It's lining your lash line with a pencil eyeliner. I'm using a black one from Yves Rocher. The line doesn't have to be perfect, we're gonna blend it out. Just get some black on your upper and your lower lash line. Now I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush to blend out the line we just created. That's why I said the line doesn't have to be perfect, because we're gonna blend it out. Now I'm using Creep from the Naked palette to make it all a bit more smoky, and then I'm blending it with a blending brush, and that is basically all you have to do for the eyeshadow, because you're gonna end up with something that looks kind of like that, hopefully. I just applied some mascara. You can use whatever you want. You can also get some fake lashes if that's what you desire, but I'm gonna go into eyebrows now. So first I'm brushing them out, and then I'm filling in the holes. Not doing anything fancy because I feel like Hailee had like very natural, just bushy brows, so I'm just trying to make them a bit bigger. Now I'm gonna go into highlight. I'm using Carefree from MAC. It's a long-lasting eyeshadow, whatever it's called. Just anything shimmery will do. For my contour, I'm using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette. I'm using the medium cocoa shade, which is the light contour shade because I'm really pale. Next I'm going into blush. I'm using Peachtwist by MAC because if you don't apply too much, it looks very natural, so I like it. For lips, I'm using Apricot Fantasy from Revlon. Just applying it to my lips a little bit and then blending it out with my fingers. After that, I'm using a lip gloss. Any lip gloss will do. This one is from Beauty Rush. It's called Taffy Go Lucky. Any pink lip gloss will do. And that's the finished look. I really hope you like it.